Hiya, my name's Sam, I'm a sports therapist down in Devon, UK, and I want to ask you, before we touch any weights for strengthening, can you do these things? Firstly, if you are under anybody's guidance, physiotherapist, the doctor, osteopath, chiropractor, those are the things that I want you to put instead of this. If you are happy that they are happy that you go on to do a video like this, then please, let's be safe. So the first thing I want to know is, can you shrug your shoulders with minimal to mild discomfort? I'd say 5, building up to 10. We cannot underestimate how important and the benefits of shrugging are. Okay, so shrugging, 5 to 10 of these. If you're okay with 5 to 10, do another set, building up to 3 sets. The next one, can you raise and retract and drop? So you are rotating those shoulders to the rear and squeezing. So if I come side on, I'm pulling those shoulder blades back. Breathing, rotating, squeezing. Again, 5 to 10. Building up to a second set and then a third set. Also, know that we need to know how your body reacts a day or 2 afterwards. The next one, we're going to come up. Just holding your arms up might be difficult. So I'm going to ask you, 5 to 10, can you bring your arms up and bring them back down? Breathe. Use your tummy muscles. Try not to arch your lower back. If you are comfortable with doing 5 to 10 of these, then I'm going to ask you now to rotate those hands. So this is internal and external rotation, 5 to 10. The nice thing about all these things that I'm showing you is you can do them 1 set at a time. Starting with those shrugs, going to those rotation of the shoulder blades, lifting up your arms, putting them back down, and then this. So that's 4 things that I've asked of you already. Between 5 to 10, working up over weeks to be looking at whether you can do 3 sets of 5 to 10. So it might be 5, 5, 5 and then 6, 6, 6, building up your numbers. Okay, from there, what I would like you to do is you're going to have your hands uppermost and you are going to cuddle yourself and then come back. Changing what arm goes over the top and building up those numbers. So there's nothing magical here apart from commitment, repetition, breathing. And over a nice long period of time, weeks, months, I hope you feel stronger. So 5 to 10 of those, same principle of all the other things. Also, these are known as diamonds. These follow way more of the muscles in your back than you think. If you add hand weights to this, you are getting a really good strengthening through some of the muscles that give you stability in this lateral raise. So, with this in mind, I want you to work to that 5 to 10. If everything's okay, you're going to rest and you're going to get a second set just like everything else that we have done today. So, shoulders relaxed. I want you to imagine that your arms are going behind the door frame. These movements, these exercises are all here to help you work through strengthening, dynamic movement and your biomechanic health for everything. Now, if you need to sit and do these things, then please take a seat. However, we are now going to do this. 90 degrees at the elbow, okay? Imagine you're flexing your muscles. However, I want you to turn your thumbs to the rear. Breathe. And relax. So 5 to 10 seconds, I want you to do this isolated hold. From the side position, I'm not arching my back. I'm staying strong in my core. And then I relax. And working on those thumbs to the rear will really help engage more muscles in your back chain, okay? Your posterior chain. And if we open up and engage those muscles, we are opening up our anterior chain, our chest. So from here, I'm going to ask you once again to do 5 or 10 of these, depending on what sort of time you've got in the day. If you could comfortably do 5 of these holds for 10 to 15 seconds, then I'm going to ask you to move on to stage 2. We come back with those thumbs, we make sure we've engaged the back muscles, and we start going up and down. This is why you can do this in a chair, because we are looking to get into those shoulder muscles, the upper back, and around the neck. Once again, 5 to 10. Building up to a second set and a third set. So you can see that we're building this big picture of movements and we're just playing around. Again, considering doing maybe 3 or 4 and then doing 4 to 6 and then doing 6 to 8 and then doing all of them, okay, over weeks and months. And then eventually you will actually be able to do these with little hand weights in your hands as well. Okay, you can do hand weights here, you can do hand weights with these ones. All right. So lastly, what I would like you to try for me, all right, is I would like you to bring your elbows in and offer your hands out, okay? I squeeze back, and all I'm going to ask you to do, please, with your hands is turn them from fingers down to fingers up. Now this encourages more of your lower back muscles. Eventually be able to do it with hand weights, tins of beans. So as I hold my elbows back and engage those shoulder blades, as I come up into this upright position, I then am stimulating more of my lower back muscles. And again, 5 to 10 movements. This is a checklist between you and I to see how do your muscles work and how do they react. Give this a go. Build up over days and weeks with all the suggestions. Follow me, okay? If you feel, for instance, that this is fine and you can add weight to it, then pause the video and go for a second or third set. When you're ready, play me again, okay? And then we're going to go to the next one, which will be those rotations. If you have any comments, questions, if you have any suggestions for any other videos, then please put them in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up, and if you like this and want to see more of things like this, then subscribe to my page and I will give you more tools to help you for security, longevity, and all the things we need to feel strong on any level. I'm Sam, thanks for listening, take care.